So that is going to be Digambar's argument that, I have not received the cash. Show me where I've received the cash. Or Churchill's argument. But the fact that these, and as he says, if the criminal jurisprudence proves it, and if you have people with, who were party to the crime and accessories to the crime, who now are ratting on you and squealing on you, man, you are in trouble.
एक न्यूज जी सद्याक येता दॅट वी आर डिस्कसिंग ती म्हळ्यार फाल्यां ऑर्डर दवरल्या. सो ऑर्डर फाल्यां जातली दोनी
So
पार्टीनी.
you have a program for tomorrow as well.
We have a program for tomorrow, and I would love to get the same panel tomorrow to keep the continuity of our proceedings also. But order फाल्या खातीर दवरल्या आणि it looks like it's a tough decision कारण थंय पब्लीक परसेप्शनाचोय प्रश्न आसा, थंय सरकाराचो इंट्रस्ट आसा, थंय हेवीवेट्साक पुलीस कस्टडी भितरूय सोडपाचें आसा. So overnight thinking is needed for the judge.
See, it is something that I cannot comment on when it comes to the judges, whatever. But a judge or judiciary is supposed to be independent of whatever public
I think
perception
that's
is
true.
or whatever
You would just
political
have to
influences
go by
are.
the-
You have to
by
go
the
by the
book.
book, by the evidence which is on record, prima facie documents which are being put forth before the judge, and nothing more than that. At this stage, investigation is deep on evidence, चाळप आणि to make an opinion on the basis of evidence is something that is not perceived under the principles for grant of bail. Prima facie, if there is a case, and prima facie, if the judge is satisfied that there is custodial interrogation which is necessary, he will grant it. Of course, that we will come to know by tomorrow. But overall, my perception as a lawyer, सगळे जर पळयत जाल्यार it is not an easy situation for Mr. Digambar to get bail in some kind of a matter.
जो एक गजाल तुझी म्हणे की लोकांक सध्या हे लुईस बजारा भितर पडटात, काय पीडब्ल्यूडीचे स्कॅमा भितर पडटात, काय मायनिंगाचे स्कॅमा भितर पडटात, काय आनी मोपाचे स्कॅमाक भितर पडटा, लोकांक पडून गेलना. लोकांक सद्याक भितर पडिल्ले जाय. That is what even government is driving upon.
पॉलिटिकल स्टेटमेंट करत जाल्यार लास्ट 3 वर्सांनी जे पयलींच्या सीएमान करून ना ते हांणी करून दाखयले. इज व्हॉट पीपल आर गेटिंग
If
द
you
इम्प्रेशन.
actually speak to the man on the ground, that is the kind of perception that everybody gets. Is that, at least Lakshmikant Parshikar has sort of stood tall. He's not a very tall man, but he stood tall and he's risen to the task. Now, obviously, he's doing it for this. I don't want to. I'm not trying for one moment to say that Lakshmikant Parshikar or the BJP government is trying to launch an all-out war against corruption. Clearly, it is not doing that. It's not got a Lok Ayukt in place. It's got not CIC in place. It's got no institutional framework in place to actually tackle, corruption, which is still happening in Goa. But clearly, as far as this particular case is concerned, as I said, they are politically convenient corrupt crooks that have been found. So they have gone hammer and tongs.
एक गजाल व्हेरी फ्रँकली जी अमितान तो मुद्दो काढलो पण ताजेर म्हाका दिसता चड उलोवपाची गरज आहा की जी अपेक्षा गोंयकाराक मनोहर पर्रीकारा कडच्यान आशिल्ली तो पावराक येतगीर ती अपेक्षा खंय तरी लक्ष्मीकांत पार्सेकार फुलफील करता. ही एक गजाल जाली. एंड दिस इज हीज मोमेंट where he can come out of the shadow and create his own independent image and stature. So it is not only a criminal investigation, but it is playing on a larger political stage.
Yes, look, politicians will be politicians. They will milk any situation to their benefit. But I will disagree completely that this is an all-out war against corruption. This is not a systemic war against corruption. You're not trying to change institutions to tackle corruption. As I said, these are chaps from the Congress. It's very good to show the Congress in a bad light here. It helps them politically at the national level where, Vijay Raje Scindia and Shivraj Singh Chauhan are under pressure. Now they'll say, look, your chief minister is corrupt and he's gone to jail. So there are lots of political sort of narratives that you can extrapolate from this. But whether Parrikar would have, I'm sure if Parrikar was in Goa for this, he would have jumped at this with all guns blazing.
With all guns blazing.
Yeah, with all guns blazing.
If you've seen the present CM, so he has been quiet on the topic. He had said that let investigation process go on. There has not been any hue and cry about the whole situation. The way defense minister started it all, when it was none of his business to do so. And it should have been the home minister or the CM to do it. When the investigation had not even begun. So if you see the whole political stand that the present CM has taken, I think kudos to it.
It's far more matured.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
very mature.
It's politically extremely astute. But again, I reiterate, it is not a fight against corruption.
It is not a fight against corruption. Last, एक गजाल सांग की ह्यो सगळी गजाली जेन्ना तूं पळयता आणि आता दिगंबर कामतांनी आज म्हळें की सीएमान म्हणिल्लें की सीबीआय कडेन दिवपाक जाय आता ती क्रायम ब्रांचा कडेनूच आसा बिकॉज होम मिनिस्ट्री वॉन्ट्स टू कंट्रोल द इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन अँड समहाव पुट मी बिहायंड बार्स. How credible is that argument, and whether there is merit into it? Ki everybody is accepting that crime branch is doing a fantastic job, but yet chief minister बऱ्याक वायटाक कित्याक लागून खबर ना पयलीं उलोवन गेलो की ही केस सीबीआयक आमी दिवपाक जाय बिकॉज देर आर इंटरनॅशनल रेमिफिकेशन्स. हाव credible is that argument and what is the merit?
See, there are two things. एक म्हणजे because as I had first time also said, international ramifications means that it's not that Indian policing system is required to be involved. There are ample powers with this police to seek investigation process or to seek evidence in the matter. So it need not go to CBI for investigation. आता कितें आसा, the crime has different, that company has been part of projects in Assam and other places. So if you consider that aspect of it, probably CBI would be more competent authority to investigate the matter. But CID is doing a great job here. Goa CB, the way they have done the entire investigation
There is
process.
no need to shift the probe to CBI.
पहिले फाट जेन्ना हांवें म्हणिल्लें पळय, we need to get these people, we need to get this evidence, and they were in the process because immediately next day this was there. That means they were on the right track. So if they are on the right track, if investigation is proceeding in the right manner, why should it be transferred to another authority?
The final words, कारण hearing is tomorrow. I think we are meeting tomorrow again. But हे सगळें आयकतकीर एक गजाल जाणवता की क्रायम ब्रांची कडच्यान केस काडून सीबीआयक दिवपाची गरज ना सध्या.
All said and done, as I said, I just wish the crime branch would work like this forever and ever and ever and ever for the good of Goa. Problem is that this will be a one-off thing, and as I told you, the most important thing is come 2017. If the BJP requires Churchill and if the BJP requires Digambar Kamath, you can be rest assured that they will be innocent.
So there will not be even charge sheet.
No.
Okay, हांव इतल्याचेर थांबता. परत फाल्यां आमी हेच पॅनल आनी म्हाका क्लिओफात बाबी फाल्यां आसतले, तांकां घेवन आमी येतले. सगळ्यांत म्हत्वाची गजाल म्हळ्यार एकदां ऑर्डर जाली फाल्यां, देन इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ कंप्लिटली डिफरंट सिनारियो. जर बेल मेळ्ळी जाल्यार क्रायम ब्रांच मायट अप्रोच दी हायकोर्ट फॉर द कॅन्सलेशन ऑफ द बेल. जर बेल रिजेक्ट जाली then it's a very tricky situation. Crime branch will try its best to arrest Digambar Kamath before he moves High Court. So it's going to be a very tricky, messy and chaotic situation tomorrow. We'll again try to simplify that scenario legally, politically and come to you with a very nice panel. हे panel आसतले आनीक बरी व्ह्यूज घेवन आमी तुमचे म्हऱ्या येवपाचो प्रयत्न करतले. सद्याक इतल्याचे थांबतात. लास्ट जी म्हाका अपडेट येता ती म्हळ्यार क्रायम ब्रांच चर्चिलाची आनीक 4 दीस पुलीस कस्टडी मागता. सो अशी परिस्थितीचेर आमी येवन पावल्यात. कितें जातलें तें खिणाक आमी तुमचे म्हऱ्या हाडत रावतले. पळयत रावात प्रुडंट. नमस्कार.